So we are back on part 2. Okay, so I created the design in Figma. I created kind of like the idea and the parts and the pieces, and again the links, all the links that I use, all the resources, they're all right here in this file, which I will actually add to this README. So this is my GitHub profile, and this is the invitation. And I decided to make the invitation. I'm getting more familiar with Vue and Nuxt, Nuxt 3 to create Vue applications. It's a framework for Vue applications, very similar to, you can kind of like do it to what, and it would be a Next.js to a React application. So Vue to Nuxt and React to Next. But anyway, I chose to use Vue to create this, and it is a very, very rough draft, a coded project, because I also use Tailwind, and I'm not familiar with Tailwind, so I decided to, kind of give it a go, and it's pretty cool. You can do a lot with it, and for big production apps for corporations and things like that, I can definitely see how useful it could be. But I've gotten mixed reviews and mixed feelings from different developers. So far, I think, it does what it's supposed to do. It makes things a lot faster. It makes development easy. It makes designing consistent designs simple for developers who don't really have a desire to go deep diving into design and design theory, and you just want to create something nice that's structured and consistent. It's a great option. But anyway, I created this with Nuxt, and I'll show you how I did that. Okay, so the first thing I did is I went to VS Code. Okay, baby shower invitation, not just VS Code. Regular, is it going to open 2? No, it's only going to open 1. Okay, so I came here to my code editor. It might open 2, I don't know. And I came here and I set it all. I'm not going to go through everything, but I set this up, and to get it running, npm run dev, it's going to get started, but you have to know how to install Node.js. You have to know JavaScript before you know Vue. Then you have to understand Vue, and then you have to understand what Nuxt is to be able to use it. So it's not really a beginner's project per se. As I learn more about Vue, I'm going to be doing more tutorials on Vue and Nuxt, building Vue applications with Nuxt.js. But it's not really a beginner. The purpose of this presentation is just to show how I went from a design in Figma to a coded project that's deployed live, where people can actually use it. Okay, so again, Tailwind was used to do this, do the design, and Nuxt.js, which is the framework. So on my local host, it looks like this. Okay, this is what it looks like right now. This is a link. It goes to the baby registry. This is an RSVP button, and it's somewhat responsive at the moment, somewhat. But that's pretty much what I did, how I designed it, the design resources that I used, with my experience and my knowledge of web development and Git and Vue and Nuxt and CSS, Tailwind CSS specifically. And then I deployed it to Netlify via Netlify. Right now I only have 2, and all I really wanted to say about this is the actual app that's live on the web. But this is just my local host right here. You can see there, that's the local host. And then this is the live one. It has this URL. And then this was that link that I already put there. But yeah, that's how pretty much I created this project. I went from Figma and turned it into a live website using Nuxt and Tailwind. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to share for now. The only thing I will say, the last thing I will say, is that I'm going to go back and refactor this because, again, this was kind of experimenting and testing out Tailwind per se. Anytime you learn a UI framework like Tailwind or Bootstrap, or all of them have, you know, their nuances and their, specifics to that library or that language, or nothing is the same. So you do have to, kind of figure out those nuances for things to work the way that they're intended to work. Especially with this, like even there's Tailwind specifically for Nuxt. Okay, there's Tailwind specifically for React projects, for Next.js. So you just got to kind of be aware of those differences and everything. But again, I wanted to just show everybody how something can go from a design, an idea of a design, from design inception to the final product. And that's what I wanted to share with everyone today. And if you like this video and you let me know what specifically you want to learn more about, that will help guide me on future content. And any type of critique or feedback on what you want to hear or what you would like to see is always welcomed. Just ask that you keep things respectful. I respect everyone, and I hope that I get that in return. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. And again, leave any questions or comments in the comments section, and I will try to respond as soon as possible. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.